Shadows moving in the government house, whispers hidden behind marble walls. Presidents talking from a written page, actors trapped inside a global cage. Money flows through invisible veins, power built from fear and pain. The public sleeps while empires grow, truth gets buried far below. Private meetings in the darkest rooms, bankers deciding humanity's doom. Contracts signed with a golden pen, turning free souls into obedient men. Media channels repeat the lie, teach the children never ask why. Flags wave high while cities decay, corruption spreading every day. Factories poison, the rivers black, profit first, no turning back. Wars ignite for another deal, human suffering keeps the wheel. Leaders smile for the TV screen while chaos grows behind the scene. Every crisis another game, built on millions living in pain. Secret files locked underground, silence voices never found. Truth seekers labeled insane, dragged through mud, destroyed by shame. History altered line by line, fake narratives by design. People fighting among themselves while the masters protect their wealth.
Economic chains around the poor, debt collectors at every door. Children raised inside despair while billionaires breathe easy air. Stock markets rise when nations fall, death becomes profitable for all. Weapons shipped across the sea, so there's peace and liberty. Screens glowing in every house, surveillance silent as a mouse. Data captured every day, freedom slowly stripped away. Algorithms shape the mind, independent thought left behind. Truth replaced with scripted fear, control expanding year by year. NSA behind the presidents controlling their script, helped by the Rothschild bankers. They collect the Darrens, billions on their bank account as a gift. Not their entire control, but now they're controlling more than ever. Virus created for the pharmaceuticals, money like hantavirus. Atomic bomb created by the Rockefeller Military Research Center, founding millions on all other agencies. Big team that control most of everything, while others dying there making profits off those military convoys crossing the sand, another war for oil and land. Young soldiers sent to die, following orders they can't deny. Politicians never bleed, yet they feed on endless greed. Coffins covered with national pride, while the rich enjoy the ride. Corporate towers scrape the sky, watching every passerby. Lobbyists controlling laws, justice broken by their claws. Prisons filled with desperate men, caught inside the system again. Poverty treated like a crime, while elites steal all the time. Scientists swarming through the years, but nobody listens to their fears. Pollution choking land and sea, still they sell prosperity. Chemical clouds above the town, slowly dragging people down. Another illness, another cure, another paycheck secured. Hidden cameras on every street, tracking every soul they meet. Facial scans inside the crowd, digital chains wrapped around. Privacy fading day by day, freedom getting locked away. Every movement analyzed, every weakness weaponized. News reporters reading scripts, truth abandoned for sponsorships. Fear campaigns run all night, turning darkness into light. Divide the people, keep control, that's the strategy of the whole. Rage directed at the weak, never at the ones who lay. Children raised by glowing screens, lost inside synthetic dreams. Schools teaching what to think, never standing near the brain. Questions treated like a threat, critical minds quickly crushed. A silent generation grows, too distracted to oppose. Cities burning under stress, leaders calling it progress. Bills prescribed for every pain, keeping broken minds restrained. Big pharma counting every sale, built on sickness without fail. Patients trapped inside the wheel, never fully allowed to heal. NSA behind the presidents, controlling their script, held by the Rothschild bankers, acting like their parents. Billions on their bank account as a gift, not their entire control, but now they're controlling more than ever. Virus created for the pharmaceuticals, money like hantavirus. Atomic bomb created by the Rockefeller Military Research Center, founding millions on all other agencies. Big team that control most of everything, while others dying there making profits off those deaths. Underground bunkers built for kings, prepare for every war they bring. Meanwhile families lose their homes, forced to suffer all alone. Economic crashes engineered, then the wealthy disappear. Buying nations piece by piece while preaching freedom at peace. Artificial panic floods the land, control reactions carefully planned. Emergency powers quickly rise, freedom vanishing before our eyes. Every tragedy becomes a tool used to tighten every rule. Fear transforms the human brain, making people easier to chain. Golden Noble behind the throne, standing.